Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing my September plan with me. I'm going to be going with a carousel, fairgrounds, kind of carnival theme today. So I'm grabbing my supplies. I picked out my color palette, grabbing my ruler and a few other little things. I'm going to start my audiobook once I have my journal all ready, and then let's get planning. So here's the theme I did for last month. I have the video on my channel if you want to check it out, and then here is this month's theme. So I sketched it out beforehand. I'm going to be using this micron 03 for pretty much the entire theme, and so I'm going to start off with my little carousel that I did sketch out before, but overall it was pretty easy. I looked at a picture that I found on Pinterest for some inspiration, and then I just broke down the shapes smaller into smaller steps so that it was easier to sketch out, and then I just went over the entire thing with my micron pen here, and this actually ended up being the only black pen I used for the entire setup throughout the month, and then I only ended up using, I think, 4 different markers, so I didn't use all those ones up there, but I did end up using a red Crayola super tip, a blue Crayola super tip, a brown one, and then a red another like fine marker with a smaller tip for some more detailed coloring. So yeah, I will link all the products below if you are interested. I think the Crayola markers are just from Target, and then the other fine tipped markers I think are from Hobby Lobby. So I'll try and find them and link them below for you guys if you're curious. But now I'm working on the little horses or ponies on the carousel, and I think they turned out so cute. Now for this one, I drew one of these ponies and it turned out really well. So what I did is I just traced the other two so that they could look more even and symmetrical, because I knew I could probably not make them look exactly the same. So I just tried my best and I just decided to trace them. So I'm just going over them here, and then I'm adding like the little bridle and the little like saddle part on the horse and a few more details. And then now I'm working on the bottom section, which is just these 2 lines. And whenever I make straight lines in my journal or whatever it be, I like to drag my wrist versus like move my whole entire arm versus just drag my wrist, because I feel like it gets me a better straight line when I do so. And then here on the left hand side, I'm writing my quote for the month, which is from Walt Disney, and then I'm going to add some few little details to the side of the page for some decoration. So I'm doing a little hot air balloon with a cute little flag on the top. This is really simple to do. I actually did an entire hot air balloon theme last year for, I believe it was July, so I can link that below if you're curious. I did lots of different patterns on the hot air balloon, so you could definitely get really creative with that. And then I'm just adding a little banner in the corner. And then I got this really cool item from the Dollar Tree. It's basically an erasable like pen, but it's just eraser, and it was really handy this month because I had lots of sketch marks underneath everything, and so I wanted to erase it all, and that definitely sped up the process a lot. So now I'm going to go in with my markers and start coloring everything. I only used a few markers this month, and I loved like the simplicity of it all. So I'm doing the mane, or like the hair on the horses, this red color with this Crayola super tip, but then the marker actually ended up like dying, which is the first time that's happened with one of these markers, but I've had them for a really long time and they have lasted so long, so I definitely recommend them. But then I switched over to this marker that I got at Hobby Lobby in a really big pack, and I actually really ended up loving using it for this theme because it had a much smaller tip, which was very easy to get in between all the little details. So I'm working on coloring the carousel and the rest of the little details on this. I think this theme could be so fun because you could take it and do it in so many different color palettes. And yeah, I'm just really curious to know if you like to bullet journal, or if you just like to watch bullet journaling videos, or if you do like bullet journaling, what theme you were doing for the upcoming month or what theme you did last month. So feel free to comment down below. I respond to all my comments and I love chatting with you guys down there. So drop a comment below on what theme you did last month or what you plan on doing this upcoming month. I'm coloring in the little decorations we added to my quote page. So I did red for the banner and blue for the hot air balloon, and then I'm moving on to the calendar here. So I added another banner for the decoration on this page. I'm going to color it all red as well, and I'm also outlining another little hot air balloon for a little cute doodle on this page, just to kind of bring the theme everywhere. And then for the writing this month, I decided to do mostly lowercase letters for all of the writing, and I decided to space it out by leaving one like little square or dot from my bullet journal in between each letter, and I really like the spacing of that. And then now I'm working on the calendar here, and I decided to use my ruler this month just to get those really crisp straight lines, and then I numbered the entire thing, and that is pretty much it. It's a really simple calendar this month, nothing super fancy, and then I just colored in all of the little doodles. Alright, now we're going to move on to my habit tracker page and goals page for the month. Now, I usually don't do a lot of these doodles on these two pages if you have followed any of my other Plan With Me videos or just watched any of them in general, but this theme was so fun, I just couldn't resist. I had to fill it up with some doodles this month. So I had a lot of fun doing this. It did take quite a while. So if you're in a time crunch, maybe this isn't for you, but I had some time because I had the last week of summer before school started. So I decided to enjoy it and bullet journal, and I love listening to an audiobook while I do it. So I find it really relaxing. But I added a bunch of little doodles to these pages, like another little like roller coaster, and I did a little tent and a little like welcome sign, some trees, signs, and different little rides, and I think it turned out so cute and I'm really happy with it, and I had a lot of fun coloring it all in. It felt like doing my own little coloring book, so that was definitely really rewarding at the end. But then I just did my normal habit tracker page that I usually do, and I used my ruler for it so I could get those nice crisp straight lines, and then I just wrote goals at the top of the other page for my goals section. And yeah, coloring all of this in was definitely my favorite part, so I hope you enjoy that. I sped it up obviously a lot, but I find it really satisfying to go and rewatch. If you know me, my bullet journaling usually stops there for the month. I just used a few minimal pages, but I always like to keep a few extra pages in my little month section in case I want to add something, which I did this month. So I added a school morning routine and a school night routine section and a to-do list, and then I spiced it up with some washi tape, and then I took some washi tape and added it throughout the month. This lace one is actually from Temu, which I'll try and link below for you. I did an unboxing a few months ago, and I got a bunch of this lace tape in different colors, and I love it. So once I done that, that was about it for this theme, and I think it turned out so cute. And yeah, let's do a quick little flip through. So here we have the cover page with my quote for the month on the left hand side, which is why worry if you have done your very best you can. Worrying won't make it any better. Walt Disney. And then we have my calendar, and I just love how crisp and clean it is. I'm so excited to use it for the upcoming school year and just the busy months ahead. And I love all the little doodles and minimal color, but I love how bright it is and it's just so cheerful. So here we have my habit tracker and my goals section with our fun collection of little doodles at the bottom. I think it turned out so cute, and it just makes me so happy to look at. And then we have what my perfect or like ideal school morning routine and night routine would look like, and my to-do list. I did add a little moon and sun doodle to the routines page as well. And there we go. I really hope you enjoyed this video, found it inspiring. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who you think would enjoy it as much as you did. And I hope to catch you in my next one. Thank you again so much for watching. It means so much to me, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.